Hey guys, how's it going today? Cosmos here with another video. Now today's video is a very old one. It's probably the oldest one I've ever told so far, I guess. In fact, this takes place around like when I was 10, so very long time ago. But yeah, this is definitely the oldest one I've told. But this is also one of it's very crazy, and I can't believe I actually did this when I was younger. So yeah, this is a story on how I basically burned a lot of my house down at age 10. So let's get into it. So I remember this one very clearly. I woke up normal summer day, just like living my old 10-year-old life, getting up playing video games, getting up real late playing video games, that's for sure. Doing my thing. And around this time, actually, my parents were going out of town. I think they were going to a different state, actually, and going overnight to go see um an artist, like a music artist or whatever, okay? So I was kind of hyped. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a babysitter, okay? Gonna get a cool babysitter. Gonna be able to stay up all night and play video games. Not gonna really have any rules, so I was really hyped, okay? I was very glad that this was happening because, every 10-year-old wants to have some freedom and it just feels nice. So I was really stoked for that day. So, yeah, I just kind of made it through my normal day, did what I normally did, and eventually my babysitter came over around like 6 o'clock. And yeah, it was just me, my sister, and the babysitter. And yeah, we were just chilling, doing whatever. This babysitter was really cool because it was actually like my neighbor who was like older at the time. She was around like 17 when I was 10, so, pretty cool person. And just like kind of like free by herself anyway. So we all just kind of like felt some sort of freedom in a way because there was no parents around, no one to really tell us what to do. So we could just live our lives and do what I guess kids did back then. So yeah, it was very nice. I was playing video games all night until we got around, let's say, like 8 o'clock mark. We were just playing video games, having fun, and then we decide that we gonna make food, okay? And what better food to make before you're about to watch a movie than putting some popcorn? So you know what? I was like, I'll go make the popcorn. Now, me being 10 years old, I don't even know why I said this because I could barely reach the microwave at 10 years old. Very small person. But you know what? I figured I may as well just kind of be the mature one. Try to act like I'm cool, try to act like I'm older by doing all this sort of thing and going to make some popcorn because apparently that's the cool thing to do when you're 10 years old. So I'll go up there and I climb on the counter because I'm too small and I go looking for the popcorn. I find it, I put it in the microwave, and for some reason, my 10-year-old self doesn't think to take off the plastic on the microwave. So I kind of just throw the entire bag because it's like the minute kind of popcorn or whatever, like the little brown bags. You guys probably know what I mean. It's pretty basic. It's like the most basic popcorn out there. But I throw it in there, and for some reason, I don't thought doesn't cross my mind that I should take it out of plastic. So I leave it in the plastic and in the paper kind of bag thing. Okay, I put it in the microwave and I set it for 7 minutes. Now, again, 10 years old. I don't know what crossed my mind, why I thought that was gonna work, why I thought that was okay. Um, I don't know, because even being 10 years old, I feel like you have enough common sense not to let your popcorn be in the microwave for 7 minutes long because that's kind of absurd and it's like a minute, 2 minute thing. And I don't know why I didn't just read the packaging. But I put it in there for 7 minutes and then I go back downstairs and we continue to like get ready for like the movie, getting everything set up, just having fun. And all of a sudden, um, the smoke alarms start to go off, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. Smoke alarms always go off. I lived in an older house, so smoke alarms went off every slight thing, even if it was just like barely smoking in there, okay? So I was like, ah, nothing going on. Babysitter was worried at first, but me and my sister both told her, we were like, come on, it happens all the time. You don't need to worry. It's just the normal thing. And then we started to, see smoke coming in the basement. And then we started to get a bit worried, and we were like, maybe this is bigger than we thought. So we head upstairs, and it is completely smoky, okay? It's the smokiest I've ever seen. And then we feel and see and smell all those kind of senses. We see all of that in the kitchen, okay? We see fire. And we also see smoke, and we smell it, and we smell burning. And we start freaking out, okay? Because I look, and there's a blazing fire inside of my kitchen. And I'm like, holy shit, we're gonna die. So we all run outside really quick, and we're freaking out. I'm crying, my sister's crying, babysitter's crying. We're all kind of crying there, sitting there on the front step. Because we're all just young kids, keep in mind, okay? And then we end up calling 911, and 3 fire trucks pull up, okay? And 2 police cars come, and an ambulance comes, and they come rushing in. They start blowing down the house with all the water and everything, and they're making sure if we're okay, we're getting taken to the ambulance, all that good stuff. And they're just checking us over, making sure we're all right, making sure we're not dead. And we actually, luckily, our cats were outdoor cats, so they were in the backyard the whole time, and we didn't have to go in there and try to get the cats out or anything like that. So luckily the cats are outdoor cats. But yeah, the firemen did all that. They ended up putting out the house. But about a quarter of the house, the kitchen and the living room were black, let's just say, okay? Um, and this whole side of the house was like brown and burnt looking, and it was just complete chaos, and the guilt that ran through me was insane. And I had to tell the firemen, I had to tell my parents, I had to tell the babysitter, I had to tell my sister all what had happened, and that I said it for way too long. And luckily, none of them really, shamed it on me because I was just 10 years old. I was just a kid. But I still kind of hold that guilt with me to this day, because I'm one of those kind of people that holds guilt with me. But everyone always says it's not that big of a deal because we had insurance cover it and everything, but still, there's something about it that just, it made me feel terrible, But we were able to get the fire out, we were able to build it back up, so in the end of the day, it wasn't the worst thing ever. We just had to live with a very bad smell for about half a year to a year, so that kind of sucked, but other than that, it wasn't the worst thing ever, and yeah, it was just a crazy thing that I did at 10 years old. And I can't believe I did it, to be honest. It was just something I never expected to happen. And I kind of just still lives me. It still lives with me to this day. But now it's kind of just a big joke that we always tell around because, I started like my entire house on fire, okay? And I burned down my house. But anyway, I think that's the end of the story today. And just so you guys know, don't leave your popcorn inside of the microwave for 7 minutes. That's so stupid. And I don't know. Me personally, I don't know how the fire caught that quickly, but apparently it did. Because I seen it firsthand and smelt it. And I just don't let the guilt live with you guys forever, okay? So, yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll still continuously be posting daily, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for another video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.